Why did they censor these voices? What was in it for them? Why?
Well, we've got a group of people that just don't like to tell the truth. I mean, their New Year's resolution should have been, and we're still in the beginning of the year, to start telling the truth and let people who know the truth say it. This is not an amazing revelation. I mean, this was a virus we've never seen anything like before. They claimed it came from a wet meat market and it was a bat, and yet we've never seen anything that was actually natural like this. And certainly there should have been a thorough discussion. Certainly we should have had a president that was strong enough to speak with China, to really tell the World Health Organization to stop lying to us, to tell big tech not to, to let people actually tell the truth and not to repress those that really know what's going on, or at least have a vision of what's going on. Dr. Fauci, I mean, the American people are sick and tired of being lied to, day after day, week after week, year after year, and this is just another example. People were punished for this. Some people lost their job if they had a different opinion than the really wrong opinion that was being put out there.
Congressman Jeff Van Drew, Republican, New Jersey, blasted former Biden medical advisor Anthony Fauci after the Department of Energy recently accepted the lab leak theory of COVID origins as the most likely explanation for the initial spread of the virus. Already shaken, will continue to damper. Van Drew began by focusing on the censorship of the lab leak theory, blasting Dr. Fauci and big tech as people who do not like to tell the truth. He proposes they should have enabled a thorough discussion of the virus. Instead, Fauci allowed for the mass censorship Americans experienced for even discussing the possibility of a Chinese lab leak.
I know Congress wants answers, but as you said, the American people want and deserve answers. This uprooted millions of people's lives, from the COVID origins, the efficacy of masks, the way the school situation was handled. But do you think we're ever going to really get any true answers, even though they're coming out saying, you know what, this might have been right now, but do you think we're ever going to get the answers that we need?
Well, we're going to dig in the House of Representatives. I mean, the House really wants to know true answers. These are some of the things we talked about even during the campaign. It's enough. People are tired. They want a government that tells them the truth. They want a government that works for them. We don't work for the government, but this is really, I hate to say it this way, this is sick stuff. When remember Dr. Fauci? I mean, it isn't only this issue. It was the mask issue. It was the very issue of COVID itself. If you didn't need to wear masks in the very beginning, then you needed it. Then you needed 2 masks. Then if you got the vaccine, you didn't need masks. And the vaccine you would never, ever have COVID again. I mean, it's been lie after lie, misinformation after misinformation, and it's about time we cracked this egg open and really found what's actually going on.
On Sunday, the Wall Street Journal reported that the Energy Department made a low-confidence assessment that the virus was initially leaked from a Chinese lab. Nonetheless, the origins of COVID-19 are still up in the air amongst the intelligence community. However, thus far both the FBI and the Energy Department have concluded that its origin was man-made. However, other agencies argue that it evolved naturally.
Yeah. You know what's most hurtful about Wuhan? Not only did the Chinese, and we know the real truth, poison the world and the United States. I mean, let's just tell the truth. Hopefully it was an accident, but not only did they do this, but they lied about it, and we have an administration that doesn't have the guts to go forward and get the truth out of them. And we paid for it. That's the worst part of all. We paid for the damn lab.
What the residents are feeling is backed up by data as well. A group of researchers from Texas University and Carnegie Mellon announced that they have detected several chemicals that are at a higher than normal level in the small town.